Mike Burlock here to entertain you with the help of Amy T. Kentucky. Laugh it off. Apparently it's something that she said. Anyways, I didn't work both my jobs today, but I did work overtime at my first job. So I'm what you call a money-making machine. Anyways, did you see the Democratic Party voters, supporters protesting in Chicago Monday night at the DNC? What were they chanting? Killer Kamala is her name. Killing children is her game. These are Democrats, supporters and voters protesting outside of the DNC. Now, there is a civil war. It's true. Whatever divides the left unites the right. And there is a civil war within the Democratic Party itself, mainly because of this this thing, the thing in the Middle East. Go figure. What's going on in the Middle East is the primary cause of the division within the Democratic Party. Oh, God. So I didn't watch it, of course. I have to work for a living. I wasn't about to wait until 1 a.m. to hear Joe Biden talk. Apparently, that's if he wasn't. They put him on, as the speaker. They put him on right away and very, very late at night, and then get it out of the way, and then you won't see him. You won't see or hear from Joe again in the DNC. They really think they can do and say whatever they want. They didn't even change some of the signs, apparently. There's still signs that's still dedicated to talking about Biden's re-election. They didn't even change all the signs. So about Biden's re-election. Now, they think that the abortion, this is why they're pushing the abortion issue. They think this is the key issue that's going to help them win. Just further testament to how out of touch the Democratic Party leadership is with everyday working Americans. Yes, but yeah, they really think they can do whatever they want, and there's a reason for it. They can do whatever they want, and the voters will just obey, because that's what was happening. That's exactly what's was happening for years, many years. I was a fool too. I thought, back in my days, I thought Obama was going to do the things that Trump did for legal workers. Nope. Obama just did, all he did was just make more slaves to welfare and enrich himself, enrich him and his. This is what Democratic Party leadership has been doing for years. That's why they want you to think that conservatives are all redneck racists. For years, I believed it. Like I said, I said this before. I think it's because I watched NBC growing up, primarily. That was the network most of the shows that I watched was on. So I watched the news on there and everything. But, yeah. But with Obama, though, there was a bonus with him. He did what all Democratic leaders do: make more slaves to welfare, enrich themselves and their power. And but with Obama, you had a little bonus. Obama contributed to the furthering the division that was already beginning in this country. Somebody, a coworker, I don't remember who, but said today, never vote never vote a politician into power from Illinois. I should have seen it. You're talking about a state where my own father stole my identity in the 90s before it was fashionable. I've said that before on this channel too. Let's just say, I hope a judge never sees fit to preach to me about having faith in bureaucracy. But yeah, that was Obama's thing, though. That little bonus from him, furthering the divide. That's it. My video is short there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a punching bag because the next time I hear some political elitist or journalist in name only who's really just an activist say the word democracy, I'm gonna punch something. We're a democracy. Oh God, our democracy. We live in a constitutional republic, dummy. Not a frickin' democracy. We live in a democracy within a constitutional republic. You need to spell it out for you, morons. But I like, I don't know the person's name, but the Argentina president. Here's a beautiful quote from the Argentine president. If printing money ends poverty, like the Democratic Party obviously believes so. They don't really believe it. They're just printing money into oblivion because they don't hold any value to the dollar. They don't see any value in the dollar. They don't. For them, it's just about power and control. But yeah, the Argentinian president said, if printing money ends poverty, then shouldn't printing diploma have ended stupidity? If you're going to follow that logic, yeah. Then under the same logic, printing diploma should end stupidity then. Oh, God. I gotta go to bed. But I'm just going to end on some humor. So I'm an advocate when I'm not working. I usually don't go for a couple of weeks, especially if I'm working long hours and stuff. But I usually try to make it to the Goodwill once, maybe twice a month. Anyways, I recently picked up this little thing, this little one of those water things that helps you to make sure you're drinking enough water as part of my effort. Now I'm looking at this thing. Look at this freaking handle here. It's to your health there, to your health. I'm happy with it. It serves the purpose and everything. But something I paid a couple dollars for it. It was probably $20 when they were new years ago. Anyways, but this little container, is it just me, or does it look like something that the hospital would cold store a donated lung in? Or maybe some plasma. All right, one more funny, and then I'm going to have to call it a day. Call it a night. So... I heard this ain't mine. I heard this somewhere, but it's worth repeating. Do you know what the scariest thing one can read in Braille is? Don't touch. Somebody told me that's effed up. I thought, well, there's a fine line between effed up and totally hilarious. That's why there's a genre. That's why there's a horror comedy genre in existence. Just ask Bruce Campbell, Evil Dead and Army of Darkness fame. But and then when I was telling that joke to people, somebody else told me a joke. The blonde guy's reading the cheese grater. It's like, damn, this is the most violent story I ever read. All right, that's enough funny. Mike Barrelak, good night. I guess I'll just call this journal entry number 3 or 4, whatever I'm on.